My number one priority for the channel will always be to provide inspiration and tangible steps to anybody looking to improve their life and become the best version of themselves. But let me keep it a buck. If I can get monetized along the way, I'll take that too. Let's talk about it. Hey everybody, welcome to the channel. My name's Lindeezy. So today I did want to just give a quick progress update on things that I'm doing to be monetized and things I plan on doing in the future. I know there's so many other small YouTube channels that are on that same mission and that same goal that I am. And what I love to do is just share a bit of what I'm doing, and hopefully you can leave some comments below and let me know what you're doing to get monetized. And speaking of other smaller YouTubers, I actually had a guy comment on one of my videos the other day. And again, I love when people comment. I love to get feedback to understand what I can do better. But he told me, hey man, your content's amazing. I enjoy it. I like it. And he said he subbed. So what I ended up doing is I ended up going ahead and subbing back to his channel after I watched the video, and I figured, okay, I enjoy this content too. So I subbed as well. But it wasn't a transactional sub for sub, and I'll explain why that is horrible for your YouTube channel. And just to level set, in order to get monetized on YouTube, you need to have at least 1,000 subscribers, and you need to have 4,000 watch hours from people basically looking at your videos. And then you can be put into the YouTube partner program, and you can be qualified for YouTube AdSense, or Google AdSense rather. And to get those 1,000 subscribers, a lot of folks like to do a sub for sub. I've seen so many different groups where people are like, you sub to my content, I'll sub to your content. And I just want to go on a little rant before we get into the actual contents of the video. Never do that. You see, YouTube algorithm isn't stupid. Whenever you upload a video, the first group of people that are actually going to see the videos that you put out are your subscribers, right? If you only have people subbing just to get that number up, they're not going to engage on a video. They're not going to like it. They're not going to maybe comment. They're not going to watch the whole entire video because they're just subbing just to get that number up. If you want long-term success on YouTube, you have to be able to earn your subscribers. There's many tricks and many ways people are increasing their subscriber count. And hey, whatever, like it'll get to your 1,000 subscribers. But if you want to be able to sit there and make a decent money off of YouTube, develop a true organic following, you're gonna have to put out quality content consistently over time that is actually pretty entertaining and adds value to people's lives. That's the number one thing, is you have to add value. So I know you may think, oh man, let me just get all my family and people to subscribe. But truly, if they subscribe and actually don't like your content, and they never really watch your videos, it almost hurts you as opposed to slowly, organically growing your audience over time. So be patient and add value. All right, before we get into the actual video, do me a favor and like, comment, subscribe, but again, only if I'm adding value to you by watching this video. Just want to talk about two quick things in this video. One, what have I done already to increase my chances of getting monetized? And two, what am I going to do in the future to continue to increase the chances of me getting monetized? So basically, what have I done up to this point, and what do I plan on doing in the future? So what have I done now? I found out my niche. I have always been into motivation and inspiring people, and so I said, hey, let me start a YouTube channel about that. It's something I'm very passionate about, so it's not too much of a pain to me to sit here and record videos talking about motivation. I'm thinking about it all the time. Why not put a camera in front of me and maybe just me start yapping? Once I found my niche, I thought about how can I package this content? A lot of people across YouTube have various ways on how they put out content. And one thing that I wanted to try, and one thing I will continue to do, is to put out travel content that mixes in with motivation. Because the whole idea is I want to show people a really cool location that they might want to go to, like Tokyo or Paris, right? And then what I'll do is I'll talk about certain things that motivated me to get there, or talk about different things I learned while on that trip. I want to blend two loves of mine, the love to travel and the love to talk about motivation. I also have standalone videos where I talk about maybe 3 things that are blocking you from success. Essentially, I pick a specific topic on motivation, I'll give a few tips on it. And then lastly, I have videos where I'm actually working through goals right now. So if you haven't been watching videos on the channel, I have tried to pay up $100,000 in student loan debt. I have not completed that goal yet. So what I do is every month I drop a video talking about different updates and things that I am doing to try to get closer to that goal. The whole idea is to be able to walk through a goal with me, so that way you can kind of see the nuts and bolts of how it feels to accomplish a goal. So I thought about my niche, and I thought about different ways I can repackage that niche of motivation in order to make several different videos. So I'm done, right? I got 1,000 subscribers and I am a millionaire by now for YouTube. Not the case. So it's awesome that I've done those things, and I'm very proud of myself for that. But inevitably within YouTube or anything you're trying to get great at, you have to innovate and become better and better and better. So that brings us to the second topic. What am I going to do in the future to continue down the path to get monetized? Simple. I'm just gonna pump out more content consistently, and I'm gonna continue to mix around the way I do my videos to gain more retention and maybe new ideas as well. So for instance, New Year's is coming up. Everybody has a New Year's resolution. There's already gonna be a video I'm thinking about on how to start and keep your New Year's resolution. I'm also gonna start to do in real life vlogging where I'm not in studio like this, and I'm gonna be walking around with a mic, essentially gonna talk about different goals and success while I actually start to walk to lose weight. So I think other people might be more interested in that because, again, people want to lose weight typically around the beginning of the year. I previously lost 30 pounds to get ready for Europe. We're gonna go to Japan this summer, and I definitely wanna lose that weight again, but this time just keep it off. So just wanna lose about maybe 20 pounds this time, and I will walk y'all along each step of the way, so that way you can do it too if you wanna also lose 20 to 30 pounds. I'm also gonna have interviews. I think that I know quite a bit about motivation. I'm very happy with myself, praise God for how far I've gotten and the things I've been able to attain. But I will never underestimate other people's opinions and thoughts on a particular subject. I have so many friends that have accomplished so many different things. It would be wrong of me to not interview those folks, so that way maybe a person I interview, you can probably connect with them maybe a little bit better, or maybe on a specific topic they might know more than me. I got one of my best friends, she lives in Georgia, she's a lawyer, she has been helping me out with a lot of student loan debt payoff. That's gonna be an interview coming. I have a really good friend named Bobby back from Rosenberg, real name Charles. He went from almost about to flunk out to basically having a master's degree now. There are definitely nuggets that we can extract from that, and maybe we could help and show you how to do the same thing. And the list goes on. I got a lot of really cool friends, and I'm sure they have something that they could probably provide for you, so that way you can accomplish your goals. And the last thing I'm thinking about is introducing something like story time. So I'm thinking about times when I got accepted to grad school and how tough that was to study for the GRE and then taking a test, flunking that test, but then eventually getting into grad school. Again, the whole idea is to think about your niche and think about different ways you can repackage it and make it more interesting and useful to people who are watching your videos. Because it's not good enough to just upload every single week or every single day. It's not about how many times you upload, it's about, are you uploading quality to make people actually want to stay and watch your videos. Think about how you could apply this to your YouTube channel and your niche. For instance, I know a couple that travels, and the way that they repackage their travel content is simply by going to different places. So that way it's not always Japan or Asia per se. They have also went to Europe, and they've also went to America as well. It's all about repackaging it, and then depending on the subject matter of your video, people may attract to it more or not. All right, well, that's all for today. I appreciate y'all watching and hearing me yap. I just, again, want to encourage people to think about their niche and think about different ways they can innovate within that niche. There isn't an easy way up this YouTube mountain. Not everybody is gonna get a viral video within the first year, but you will learn a lot if you just keep posting and be innovative while you post. Now you get it. If you have a small YouTube channel, think about your niche and think about different ways you could showcase or repackage your niche to spread to a wider variety of audience. That could be studio videos like this. That could be walking in real life vlog videos. But just think about different ways you can repackage your niche, because the more iterations you go through, you'll get data, you'll find out what videos do the best, and you might stick to that, and then you'll get more and more views over time. All right, well, that's all for this week. Go ahead and like, comment, subscribe. Again, only if I provided value for you today in this video. And before you hit the drawing board and start thinking about your niche on YouTube, go ahead and watch this video up here on the screen. It talks about how I made $100,000 a year and the steps I took to be able to get there. All right, see you next week.